Hi and welcome to Dad is a Joke, and today we're going to be doing a full review of Missile Command Rechagred, the 2022 version, not the 2020 version, which we're going to be comparing at the end of this video. So what we want to show you, what I want to show you here is the differences in the game versus the new game and the old game. But right off the bat, you can see details on the missile launchers, or they look like cannons now, the cities, and then the beautiful thing is the background. The background is so cool that you're looking at a cityscape and you're defending it from all the missiles coming in, which is really really cool. And then also the very cool and updated power-ups. Just look at the mega shot. Just giant explosions, and you get really good feedback on the controller, and you also get feedback on the screen when it shakes and stuff, which is really cool. I really enjoyed this game. I mean, Missile Command is one of Atari's most important, valuable IP, and going back and revisiting the recharged version of Missile Command just goes to show how important this is. And they've done a bang-up job compared to the older version. Don't get me wrong, the old version was great. I enjoyed it, but this one is just that much better. And I love when the cities get hit and they crumble down. Now you also get little tanks showing up on the side of the screens where they start lobbing missiles at you that you got to defend at, which I didn't there. The game's not easy, especially when you're using the standard controller. It's available to use with a mouse on the Atari VCS, but there is a slight little bug where, and this is related to the OS, is that when you fire with your mouse, you press the fire button, it actually pauses the game for half a second. I find it unplayable, so I'm just using the controller. Other people are using the mouse to aim and use the joystick to fire. And then here we go again. Here's another great backdrop. Again, the original Missile Command was defending Los Angeles from incoming missiles, and hence the background. I love how they did that. They made a background of LA, and you got to sit there and defend it. I mean, this was just little stupid details like that is so important to a game that makes it really exciting to play. I mean, it's a ton of fun. And I like the little icons for the updated power-ups. Now, no more do you have this drone thing that comes in and drops bombs, but this time you actually have the jet, just like in the original arcade version. See, there you go, the jet, dropping bombs as usual. Or back in the Cold War, probably be a B-52. Rapid shot. Yeah, this game is not easy, especially with the controller. But what was I going to say? I mean, I was going to mention something about the other consoles, but for some reason it didn't come to me right now. But yeah, I mean, how can I say this? This is 110%. Like, just look at the shields. If you compare the old shields with the new shields, this actually looks like a shield and it's animated. It's actually really cool. The old shields just look like the shields from Space Invaders. I mean, nothing special, but these ones are super special. This is just such a great game, and the bomb going off and just taking out everything. And then you have the satellite or the UFO that actually drops more bombs on you. So it's very true to the original Missile. Extremely true. And there's a smart bomb for you, which I ended up dying. And well, anyway, so what did I wanted to say about the mouse? So yeah, the capability of the mouse is not 100% ready yet. I don't know if the other consoles will have that issue. I doubt it, but even Atari even admitted they have a little bug which they could be fixing up with an update to the OS, and that will take care of it. So then I can play better, because it's tough with the standard controller. Sipping a little bit of coffee. There's another background for you. Looks like the city's under construction and half hit. can see some craters in the buildings. And you can see when I'm playing, like, it's just janky. It's so much easier to aim with the mouse. And when I play the old version of Missile Command, the Recharge version, I'm playing it on my PC. So obviously there I got full mouse control, and you'll see the more accurate shots that I'm getting. But overall, this just looks fantastic. Absolutely, I love the homing missiles. This is so cool. You don't even have to aim until the power-up runs out, and you have to aim. And here we are taking a beating. Desperately trying to get a power-up. The sound effects are much better. The music is much better. Everything about this game is much better. I mean, they went all out to improve this game. Oh, this is another great power-up. The homing. Stupid little tank shows up. Kill it as fast as possible. Actually, I think I do pretty good in this one. Just defending one city. Desperately defending one city. There goes that UFO we bring in. And it just drops a ton of crap of missiles down. And I buy it. So let me know what you think. I'd like to see what people think about this new version. Also, while we're talking, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you know when I post videos and we go live. It really helps out Dad as a Joke, so please just go ahead and do that. It's all free. It does nothing. Well, it doesn't. I mean, it does nothing for you, but it does help me out quite a bit. Anyways, so here's another background for you. Now another cityscape with a mountain background and a little bit of forward wasteland in the foreground. Oh, just everything about the game is so much more exciting. The details in the missiles is very cool. And the explosions and just everything's so much better. Oh, here we go. There was another what's it called, a cannon thingy fire thing. So there's other what's it called, power-ups that do like AAA that fires sort of a chain of bullets up in the sky, which I didn't unlock on this video, but you can do that. But you know what? Once you get the game, and you know what, I'm gonna wholly recommend this game. Absolutely recommend this game. Don't stop, don't run. If you don't have it for the VCS, get it. If you want it for the other consoles, get it tomorrow. Okay, now here is a look at Missile Command Recharge from 2020. Now, as you can see, the difference here is that it's very plain. How can I explain it? It's very plain. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's very plain compared to the new version. As you can see, the cities don't really look like cities. The missile shooting thingy cannon things or the silos are just a box. And also the power-ups are just letters. There's no icons behind them or anything like that. But what does look good is the missiles coming down. That still looks good, but there's more detail in the new version. As I was telling you, there's a little bit more detail. As you can see, that airplane or that drone thing dropping bombs. It's not true to the arcade, or it's not true to the new version of what's it called? Missile Command Recharge, the 2020 version, or version 2.0 I like. So as you can see, they went artistically, they went minimalistic, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, the new version just looks that much better. It's more homey, it's more, more mindful of the original version. But as also you can see, I'm using a mouse here, so you can see how really well my aiming is, and my score is already higher. See, I mean, like the spaceships and the airplane and the UFO thing that drops the bombs, they just look like, you know, rectangles. That's all they look like. And so it's, you know, it's cool, but it's not the same. I mean, this was nice when I first got this and was playing it. But now, compared to the new version, not even bloody close. Not even close. So as you can see, you know, it's, you know, and the background is just space with the grid, boring. I mean, again, it's a very minimalistic, and maybe some people might like that, but no, to me, the new version is just wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Man, my aiming's so good. There's a score I'm pulling here. Yeah, so, and there's no tanks coming through. The power-ups, I mean, they have all the power-ups, but they don't have some of the ones from the new version, which make it that much better. So, in any case, it just goes to show that if you have this version, and you're thinking about getting the new one, get the new one. You'll be doing yourself a huge favor. Absolutely get it. If you're one of those people who has a PS5, Xbox, whatever, get this game. This is a good, Missile Command's a good fire it up, play it, and, you know, go do something else. It's a quick, little, fun game to play. And if you're trying to get high scores, the leaderboards are the best way to go with it. They're a lot of fun. Now it's getting a little busy on this one. And also on this game, on this version, you can update and upgrade your missiles, your reloading, all those fancy features that the new version that I showed you in the new version. Now things are starting to really fall. And you get the rebuilding also of your missile silos, just like you do in the new version. See, the shield's boring, green line on top. It doesn't look like a shield when revolving and there to protect you. It just looks like something out of Space Invaders. Oh my god, let's see if we can do this. Oh, there's another one that flies in. There's those smart bombs. The new one actually looks like a smart bomb. It looks like a marine mine with the spiky things on it. Looks actually pretty cool. I got it. And I'm about to die. But that's it, folks. If I were you, get the new version. So on November 1st, just go to your store, or the Xbox store, the PlayStation store, download the game and fire it up and have a ton of fun. You won't regret this. It's absolutely amazing new version. I totally recommend it, and it's true to being an Atari game. You can't get any more Atari than the new version of Missile Command. And you know what? It's not that expensive. It's actually pretty cheap. On the VCS, it was like $9.50 Canadian, which is cheaper in the US, so there you go. Anyways, folks, I'm Dad is a Joke. I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is the end.